Good morning, everyone. I'm in Sun River, Oregon for the last couple days of our vacation. Last night was Melody's and my 35th wedding anniversary. What a great place to be away and reflect and enjoy family. Think about the last 35 years of our marriage and to think about God's Word as I enjoy my cup of coffee this morning and getting into the Word. Boy, that's good. I encourage you to go get your cup of tea or coffee or hot chocolate and join me this morning as we think about those days where the Spirit of God was moving so well. Many were becoming saved, getting to know Jesus, becoming Christ followers. The Spirit of God was working, and then all of a sudden, it appears out of nowhere, a problem was entering the land. A famine was coming through. Houses would be stressed. People would be worried. But that didn't take God by surprise. He wasn't on his throne wondering what to do next. In fact, he was in complete control. And he spoke to a man named Agabus. That ought to be the name of your next grandchild or child. Maybe you could suggest that to your kids as they're getting ready to have their next. Anyway, Acts chapter 11, it says, "Now in these days, prophets came down from Jerusalem to Antioch. And one of them named Agabus stood up and foretold by the Spirit that there would be a great famine over all the world. This took place in the days of Claudius. So the disciples determined everyone according to his ability to send relief to the brothers living in Judea, and they did so, sending it to the elders by the hand of Barnabas and Saul." I love this story about Agabus and about the prophets of the New Testament. First of all, we understand from Agabus that life and death, as Proverbs 18:21, are found in the power of the tongue, the way we use our words, the way we share with others. And Agabus's life empowered the people of God to get ready for the next thing, to understand what was happening. Prophecy does that. It prepares us for the next thing, or it brings encouragement or building up to our lives. And so Agabus, he empowered and he brought health to the people. They were able to go and find resources. Even though the price of food was becoming more and more expensive, they were able to go buy food in Rome where it was still available, although at elevated prices. There were people that were struggling because their normal family ties weren't together, and they were living separated lives because they'd taken on the Christian faith. And then there were those from Antioch who were the Gentiles, and there were those from Jerusalem who were the Jewish Christians and a different religious background, and they came together. So they brought, through hard times, difficult circumstances, separation from family, they brought incredible unity and generosity because of the words of this man named Agabus. So here's a principle. There's life and death are in the power of our tongue, says Proverbs 18:21. They were empowered because of Agabus's words. So what about us? Do our words empower or embarrass someone about their dreams? Do our words help others to feel that they're valued and loved by God, or that they're not valued and cared for? Are our words showing that we make unhealthy assumptions about others, or do they show that we believe the best for them? Do our words come across with bitterness and with anger, or with forgiveness and with grace? James 1:19-20 admonishes us to be quick to hear, to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, because the anger of man doesn't accomplish the righteousness of God. James was the one who said that the tongue is like a spark. It creates fires that can light a whole forest on fire just from one small thing. I wonder at times if James didn't struggle with this issue, so he wrote about it. But the good news is that he overcame this issue and became a person who instructed and taught about this, and he was certainly used by his words and the things that he wrote. The tongue. It's that reminder in our marriages, in our lives, in our families, that there's great power and encouragement. Melody and I have been married 35 years. Yesterday, as we walked around and spent time together, enjoyed each other, we went on a walk late into the night, and we just talked about our life together. And I thought about the encouragement that came from those words, from the way that we talked about each other, from the way that we spent time. There's a lot of power in the words that we say and the way that we say them. So here's my challenge for myself and for all of us, that our words would be laced with kindness and with gentleness and goodness, with grace, with hope, with mercy, with forgiveness, and that the words that we say, like Agabus's words, would be a great encouragement to those around us. May it be so in your life and in mine. I'm Pastor Tim, and this is our journey through the book of Acts. God bless you.